This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Danielle Lerner with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. More than a dozen federal arrests of people seen rioting during an attack on the U.S. Capitol Wednesday, including an Arizona man seen wearing horns with tribal tattoos who's well known from several protests here in the valley. He was arrested in Phoenix. The U.S. Department of Justice telling us Jacob Chansley, also known as Jake Angeli, surrendered himself to special agents in Phoenix this morning. He's charged with knowingly entering or remaining in any restricted building or grounds without lawful authority, violent entry, and disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds. Now, the latest on COVID-19, state health officials reporting more than 11,000 new cases within the last 24 hours. We've now topped 600,000 cases since the pandemic started, and our state passing a grim milestone. More than 10,000 Arizonans have lost their lives to the virus. The state reporting 98 additional lives lost today. Some good news on the vaccination front. More than 139,000 people have now received their COVID-19 vaccines, and distribution is getting a boost. State Farm Stadium, the home of the Cardinals, will be transformed into a 24-hour COVID vaccination site. It'll come online next week, right as Maricopa County moves into the initial stage of Phase 1B distribution. That includes first responders, teachers, and residents over age 75. To better track COVID-19 spread in the community, Yuma County will begin testing wastewater as part of an early COVID-19 detection program. This will be the first county-wide wastewater detection project in Arizona. But if it sounds familiar, it's because the city of Tempe has been tracking COVID-19 spread through wastewater for months. And the federal government hired a Scottsdale company to help analyze waste at 100 treatment sites across the country to better track the spread of the virus, saying COVID-19 can be detected in waste days before symptoms begin to show.
One of the real benefits of this technology, we're finding out now that the virus is actually excreted in fecal matter between 3 to 5 days before the onset of symptoms. So this can really be leveraged as an early indicator.
Wastewater tracking has previously been used to track substance use. Moving across Arizona now, the University of Arizona just chosen by NASA to take part in a new program exploring the cosmos. The mission, dubbed Aspera, will study certain gases surrounding individual galaxies, which could help researchers better understand how galaxies form, evolve, and then interact with others. Right now, a specialized telescope is being developed with the goal to launch in late 2024. Cities all across the valley are taking action, asking friends, families, and neighbors to safely come together for the Regional Unity Art Walk. 7 cities in the valley choosing community art to highlight, like the Peace Memorial in East Lake Park.
Tells the story of what once was a specific gathering for individuals of color and in the spirit of segregation. So that's an untold story that becomes part of the dialogue as we move forward with the artwork discussion.
The art will remain on display until the end of the month. A partnership between the governor's office, Envision AZ, and Startup AZ, hoping to help local tech entrepreneurs, creating the Emerge AZ Fast Grant, allocating $1 million to help Arizona-based startups with products that tackle issues brought on by the pandemic, like economic, health, and social concerns. Businesses could get $25,000 to $50,000. You can apply online if interested at startupaz.org/Emerge AZ.
Tracking your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. After a breezy to windy day across Arizona, we're expecting the wind to subside, at least for much of your Sunday. Here's a look at futurecast wind, showing you what we are anticipating. Wind still from the east-northeast, around 5 to 15 miles per hour at times, stronger in areas like southeast Arizona, but no major issues, at least compared to Saturday, where we had stronger winds, gusts of 40 miles per hour in areas like Safford, Bullhead City, and Lake Havasu City, too. So your planner for Sunday showing those temperatures starting off chilly. We're going to be in the upper 30s and lower 40s in parts of the valley, climbing to near 60 at noon, and our highs a little bit cooler than they have been at 65 degrees. Elsewhere across state, 48 tonight, lows well below freezing up in the high country, 7 at the Grand Canyon, 13 in Heber, and 15 in Show Low, with highs tomorrow climbing into the 40s and 50s up in the high country with 60s to the south and west. So here's that 7-day forecast. Temperatures staying in the 60s through Tuesday, but we do begin to heat up starting later next week. In fact, we'll be in the 70s by Wednesday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.